Welcome to Home Cooking with Cheryl, and today I'm going to show you how to make mozzarella risotto balls. I've had a few requests for that, so I'm going to make them today. And the ingredients that you'll need are 12 ounces of short grain rice, 14 ounces of water, 14 ounces of chicken stock, 2 ounces of the white Zinfandel wine, 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of oil, and the old S&P, salt and pepper, a teaspoon of parsley flakes, a half a cup of breadcrumbs, a half a cup of flour, 2 eggs, and fresh mozzarella. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is take my chicken stock, which is 14 ounces. I'm going to put it in a saucepan along with 14 ounces of water. Put the stove on high. I'll add the 14 ounces of water. I'll let that come to a boil. Get my onion and my 2 eggs. Out of the onion, I only need half of it finely chopped. The onion. Finely chop my onion. The smaller the better. So what I'm going to do now is take 2 tablespoons of the vegetable oil, add that to my frying pan. I put my stove on high. I'm going to lower the chicken stock because it's boiling, so I'm going to put it on low. So I have the 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my frying pan, and to this I'm going to add my onion. To my onion, what I'm going to do is get my rice and add my rice to the pan. So it's 12 ounces of the short grain rice. Stirring constantly. Once the oil is absorbed, I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of the white Zinfandel wine. Remember to stir constantly. Now that the wine has evaporated, I'm going to start adding my chicken stock to it. So I'll add a couple ladle spoons full. You can really hear that sizzle. So I have about 3 ladle spoonfuls of chicken stock. Stirring constantly. As soon as this evaporates, then I'll add a couple more. You want to get it to like a creamy consistency. I'm going to lower my heat to medium. You don't want the rice to stick to the frying pan. That's what you're trying to avoid. I can see it turning creamy already. It looks good. Now I'll add the rest of the chicken stock. The chicken stock has evaporated and it's a nice creamy consistency. I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of my Parmesan cheese and the 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes. I'm going to place my rice in this bowl. Cover it with saran wrap and place it in my refrigerator for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go to my fridge and check my rice, make sure it's cooled off enough so that I can handle it, and get my mozzarella. So I have my rice and the bowl is nice and cool, so I know it's cooled down. And I have my fresh mozzarella balls. So what I have in front of me is a half a cup of flour, which I'm going to put the old S&P on, salt and pepper. You want to salt and pepper your flour. I'll mix it in. I have my 2 eggs that I already had beaten and put them in these tins, and I like using these tins. Like I said, I can just throw them away. I don't have to worry about washing them. And in this last tin I have a half a cup of plain breadcrumbs. So what I'm going to start out with now is I'm going to take my rice and form it into a ball. And I also have water off to the side, so I want to make sure that my hands stay moist so that the rice doesn't stick to my hand. So I'll start by wetting my hands. It's good to keep them moist. And I'll take enough rice here. It's about a good size. I got it nice and round. I'm going to put a thumbprint in the middle. Get my fresh mozzarella balls. I'm not going to slice them because I like them this size in here, so I'm going to place it inside the rice and then form the rice around it. Remember to always keep your hands moist so that the rice don't stick. Once I have the mozzarella encased inside the rice, I'm going to place it in my flour. So roll the ball in the flour. Then into the egg wash. Once it's covered in the egg wash, then I'll put it into the breadcrumbs. Make sure the breadcrumbs are coated all over it. Then I'll place it into my dish and keep repeating the steps over. Now that I have my mozzarella risotto balls all rolled up and ready to be fried, this is the last of the breadcrumbs. I like to make the risotto balls large. You can make them any size you like, it's just that I like them large. So now I'm going to take my mozzarella risotto balls and dip them into my frying oil, which I have halfway filled. I'm only going to do 2. To roll them over, to see how nicely they brown. And it really smells pretty good in here. Now that I'm all done frying my mozzarella risotto balls, I'm going to try one. Melted the mozzarella real good. Remember to cook it nice and slow, and it's about 1 minute in the frying oil. Really, really good. The mozzarella cheese is melted perfectly on here. And I thank you very much for watching Home Cooking with Cheryl. And if you like, you can email me with your comments or suggestions to cherylsrealvideoworld@yahoo.com, and I'll gladly reply. And thank you again for watching. See ya.